matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Seminoles will kick this deep to begin the game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. His legs. It's Davis. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. Longhorns come to the line in a hurry up.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Receiver in motion now. Pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Texas. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Could be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Throw to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. Powering through a tackle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Has the first down and more. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warrick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. And the Noles with first and 10 here.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the defense grabs him after the completion. Is just short of a first down. And the Seminoles toss him to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for 6. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Seminoles. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a quick route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks free. Got the first down and still motoring. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The pocket breaking down. Escapes the pocket. He's got the 40. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Fires quickly to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Past the 50. At the 30 now. Past the 20. Touchdown, Knowles. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. Too much speed for the defense.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Florida State. He'll stroll into the end zone. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage here. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Time for one more play here in the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. That has been in large part the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Ball handed off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Longhorns keep the football on the move.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. But his defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. And the ball caroms into the receiver's hands. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Chris, that ball is deflected up into the air on third down. Somehow they come down with it, and it's a first down. Sometimes better to be lucky than be good.
He hands it off from the gun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback.
Has it back to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Returner looking to make a play here. Oh, and he's got some space here. On the move. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Junior with an excellent run there. The Noles will crank up the tempo.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Touchdown, Seminoles. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
He thought about returning it, but instead he takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now, the 25. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the toss and heads left. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Breaks an open space. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Close to the tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Lets it go quickly. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up 4th down, though.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And that catch is hauled in. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
That's caught. It's Barber. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They look to throw it here on second down. The short completion of the tight end. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A new set of downs after that completion. It's a toss play to the right. Going absolutely nowhere into a loss of well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
And the Noles pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Breaks an open space. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, Noles. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And he'll take off from deep in the... Oh, it's a fumble! Who's going to come up with it?
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Tight end goes in motion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Ah, here he goes. Across the 40. Past the 20. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. We've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were able to punch in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. He's in the clear at the 20. Inside the touchdown, Florida State. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Durham. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Muscles past the defender. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This has been a fun offensive showdown. Back and forth. Who's going to get the ball last and win it? Running back grabs it on the screen.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Makes it second and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
First down here for this offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. The Noles lining up here on 1st and 10. He keeps it on the design run. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. and that one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
On third down, he drops to throw. That pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the third quarter. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Quick throw to the left side. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Durham. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Now here's the toss play. He gets loose. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Davis.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now they'll run it on the toss. Breaks loose at the 40. Right there he steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down, but both the tackles produce a solid gain there. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. It's a shotgun run call. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds this defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
2nd and goal for the offense. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Great pursuit by the defense. They drop him for a loss that time. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a Short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative, as this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they're selling out against this run game.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
And we're going to throw now on first down. Receiver grabs it. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. Runs through the defender. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Knowles.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Durham. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Oh, the football's fumbled. The defense has got it. Touchdown, Florida State. The defense produces 6 points.
Talk about taking the opportunity when it's there. Force the ball out and forget the scoop and score. Just fall on the thing and get yourself 6 points.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
63, Texas. 42, Texas.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Offense makes their way on the field. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
They stop him, but it's a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And they've got him. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Nice grab. It's Durham. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds his man. It's Durham.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Second down, looking to throw it. Lets it fly out of the wideout. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Tackled after a short return at the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Brings up second down.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. They try a downfield shot. It's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense, give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's running out of time here. The ball is loose in the backfield. Offense recovers the fumble and keeps going. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
Oh, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler.